Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to invite on the podium Mr. Anil Kokil, the Director of Finance and Economy in the Ministry of Finance and Economy of Mauritius, for the official closing remark. Mr. Kokil, please, for your official closing remark. Thank you.
Should I say good afternoon, good night? It has been indeed a very long day. A very long day with fruitful deliberations, discussions, and it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to see that participants have, since yesterday, spending hours deliberating on two major sectors that would require all of us, our efforts to move forward. It's not change of technological change. It's changing the whole setup with regards to our sectors, SME sectors, the ocean economy. These are for the future. I'll not go into the detail of it. But for today, I must thank SADC Secretariat, the ICE, Said especially, and Chairperson, and all of you on the main table for putting so much effort to bring consensus on an important document, which is the role of small and medium enterprises in the industrialization process in Southern Africa. This is the future. It's unfortunate, but still we have not been able to adopt it. But then, given the time frame that has been set by the chair, I believe we need some consensus around. Because we can't go on discussing meetings as, it has been very inspiring. I think when our Prime Minister wanted to meet the heads because he had a message. And the message was clear. We need actions, action plans, roadmap. We can talk and talk, years come in, goes out, next year, Happy New Year, again and again and again. But we can't, as a continent, to stay stagnant. We can't. Asia is running so fast. Initiative taken by Asian leaders for Africa. The summit in China, everywhere. Because the winds of change will happen only in Africa. And rightly so, as pointed out by Said, with regard to the leadership. This is where our Prime Minister is emphasizing on the role of the importance of leadership for continuity. These are the words that we need to take as from our Bible. Continuity. We come and go, but there should be continuity. At the end of the day, what we want, we create wealth for the nation. Wealth, we have lots of resources in Africa. Mauritius is an island, small island. We knew the development of the ocean economy is not for today, it's not for tomorrow. But we need to set all the framework, the legality framework. You heard about it yesterday. It's a long process. But we are determined to do it. Like in the past, as our Minister for Foreign Affairs mentioned, we were determined to move from a monoprop to new sectors in the 70s. So this is source of resolution that we require from us when we leave any conference and meeting, that we are determined to make things happen. And here, I should thank the IC, the EC. They are doing a wonderful job. I know them since the past 2 years, and that's why when we met in Zimbabwe, we offered to host this conference. And we took that decision on our own, BS and myself. We took that decision, and you are here today. I should thank you all. You have come in grand numbers. You're here still, waiting, discussing. That's a good sign. I think I will not go further than that, but we need to conclude on this SME. We need to conclude in a month's time. Please, let's conclude. Rightly so, there are some updates that is required. Very good. Please send your inputs on time so that there is timely updating so that we meet our target of 10th of October. Right? So when we go home, think of the targets, think what we require from us, we do it. We do it, we complete. Then what I am proposing that could be considered if we can develop an action plan in terms of immediate, medium term and long term. If we can do it, then we can approve everything. There are things that can be done. It's already there. Some countries can initiate. We have had a long day. You have had the opportunity to listen to my minister on small business. You have had recently just to go for the SME master plan. We have done it. On our own, we have done it. We know where we want to go. We won't. So we have put our heads together. We have done it. You have been able to listen to some of our CEOs from the development banks, from the SME Mauritius, a newly created organization, institutional reform. We have done it. So if each country can, at their level, start not reflecting, but come up with a small action plan, start implementing. Let's go. Let's move. We need experts, we get experts. At least we move. We, Mauritius, were moving in Africa already. The chairperson of the Africa Fund did mention so many initiatives taken in Africa. We are doing it on our own, but we need now that Africa should wake up. Wake up and live to the challenge. This is what the legacy we need to leave for our future generations. It's a legacy. Yes, we are setting the base for a new future. Let's do it together. Networking is important. Collaboration is important. Let's do it. Let me end up on this note. On behalf of the government of Mauritius, on my own behalf, I wish to thank you all for coming to Mauritius. We have had a long day of fruitful discussions. It's not ending, but we'll try to end it on time. And wish you all a pleasant stay. Let's hope that tomorrow you get some free time to move out. But then this is Mauritius. You have to taste Mauritius before you go. Thank you very much.
So with that, I declare the meeting officially closed. Thank you very much.